quatro paredes, eu vou acabar com você.
A volume of cream like this can turn into butter in as little as 15 to 20 minutes.
The restaurant is called Not Meat, like the not is in quotes.
Oh, I don't think I noticed that.
It's vegan like Sbarro's is Italian.
Okay.
But we serve it in a vegetarian style.
So you don't really serve vegan food?
Oh, no, we serve vegan food. What we do is we take real chicken wings and we grind them into a dense foam, and then we shape them into these nuggets, and we bread them and fry them and serve them with our famous dairy-free buffalo sauce.
Made with butter and buttered hot sauce.
Yeah. It's good with the onion.
The onion?
It's onion on the outside, and then in the inside it's chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just chicken right in there.
And other birds.
What other birds?
I don't know.
I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying, because my mind is just a piece of shit this morning. God, I can't fucking make my mind work. Son of a bitch!
It was revealed the plan of what's going to happen next. So I can't say it, but I'm telling you, I know what's going to happen next.
I just got a message from upstairs. You know what that message says? It says, I got to sell, or we got to sell 80,000 tires in the next month, or I'm going to die.
How much metal you have in your body will affect you when this thing happens. It has to do with frequency. Okay, so that I stay safe and I can come back and I stay alive, I want to tell you something. I will give you a hint to what he showed me. It's going to happen, and you have to get rid of these metals in your body. And it could happen tomorrow, it could happen, but they're going to say it's something else. You're going to have to do your own thinking about this. I don't want to get in trouble. But just stick a piece of foil in a microwave and picture that in your body.
Don't you love the color of Welch's purple grape juice? Purple is the color of things that are very special.
Get the plastic storage containers out of the kitchen. Give them to your husband to store nails in the garage. Because when you put food in a plastic container, the next day the food has phthalates in it. Phthalates are the chemicals that mold plastic. And those chemicals leach out of the containers into the food. There is no study that says the amount of phthalates that are leaching into the food is toxic to humans. And I agree. However, when you cannot detoxify and get rid of the toxic chemicals you're exposed to, they accumulate in your body. And phthalates are a family of chemicals called endocrine disrupting chemicals, means they alter your hormones, and where they accumulate are in the estrogen and testosterone loving cells.
Ma'am, or sir, I'm not sure. I didn't misgender you, did I?
Oh, please, go fuck yourself.
Oh, that's not very ladylike.
Oh, now you're fucking misgendering me. Ladylike.
Oh, well, what are you exactly?
None of your fucking business. What are you?
But you said I misgendered you. If I don't know what you are, how can I not misgender you?
Men need to respect women, period.
So you should respect women.
Got it!
What was acceptable in common behavior years ago can now be sexual harassment.
imagine it's always been in our faces, that we just weren't paying attention.
Apparently this mystery code's been turning up just as much as that mysterious yellow pickup truck I told you about. Well, I got on the line to some of my partners down in Valencia, California, and it turns out that this number appears on a classroom door as some type of daycare for older folks called Cal Arts. The room isn't anything like our Caterpillar room, but instead, it's for these adults to learn character animation. Need further proof?
Jesus Christ.
Mr. Gates is up to it again. So what did Uncle Billy do this time? Well, in his global mission, which is admirable, of alleviating humanity out of healthcare problems and making us all healthy, he has put a minority stake into the tune of $1 billion into a company called Heineken. He now owns $1 billion of shares in that company, the world's second largest brewer. Why does this matter? Well, they have a global footprint. They also own Del Secos, they own Tiger Beer, they own Red Stripe, they own Birra Moretti in Italy, and so people are drinking and consuming these products daily all over the world. So I would ask, how is this aligned to his mission, and what could possibly go wrong with Mr. Gates investing to a company where people are consuming and ingesting his products every day after what we just experienced in the last couple of years?
If you really want to kill the most things, be a vegan. Because the farmers who protect your beans kill everything. I kill one animal per arrow. In order to grow tofu, you have to kill every ground squirrel, every vole, every shrew, every snake, every turtle, every frog, every bird, every rabbit, anything that gets in that bean field, I'm either going to plow and dismember, and then if anything does survive my first slaughter, I'm going to come in with Monsanto and poison the shit out of everything so you can have a tofu salad and not be responsible for any death. Fuck you.
Fuck. Shit, you son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. Fuck off!
Homeless people here, they're evolving. I fear that they're planning something similar to the Planet of the Apes, and I've seen homeless people build one bed, one bath that was 400 square feet out of boxes and tarps. These are feats that only crackheads can pull off. No sober person would have the energy to pull this off. What I think gives them this superpower is a substance known as crack cocaine.
Missed. Tossed a rock and he fucking missed. Goofy ass. Oh, these motherfuckers gonna cause an accident right here. Oh shit! Oh shit! Holy fuck, he fucking hit his ass hard. Just ran his ass the fuck over.
The only way to prevent crackheads from world domination is fighting fire with fire. We use tax money to send every housed individual a weekly care package of crack. If everyone is on crack, then nobody is on crack.
Purple things taste special. And Welch's grape juice is very purple.
Anybody see the propaganda? Anybody see how all niggas ain't shit and all bitches ain't shit? You see how love, real love, doesn't exist? You see how everybody is some kind of bitch? Do you see it? Do you see? Do you see? It's a boss bitch, or a fly bitch, or a rich bitch, or a pretty bitch, or... I don't like you bitches, none of you bitches, fuck you. I happen to love my sisters. Are my sisters in the house tonight?
I want to be clear in how I characterize this. This is mostly a protest. It is not, generally speaking, unruly, but fires have been started.
This is treason. This is treason.
Go on the UK. Jimmy Savile cover up.
control of people, as I said, physically, unless you control them psychologically. So in many ways, we enable white supremacy. And if all the white people were to leave the planet today, white supremacy would still continue, because we've been so indoctrinated with white supremacist tendencies. There's a brother, a psychologist out on the West Coast, named Dr. Wade Nobles. And Dr. Nobles likes to say that the essence of power is the ability to define someone's reality and make them live according to that definition as though they chose that definition. And so today our standards of beauty, our standards for success, what does it mean to be happy, all of these things are in many ways, I think, instilled in our minds by a white supremacist culture. And those are the things that we're fighting.
An ATM. What we're going to do is transform the traditional banking industry. I do not fit the picture of a banker.
X.com, this is Julie.
Raising $50 million is a matter of making a series of phone calls, and the money is there. I've sunk the great majority of my net worth into X.com, which is the new banking and mutual funds company on the internet that I've started.
Big X.
Exactly. X.com. I think X.com could absolutely be a multi-billion-dollar bonanza, because if you look at the industry that X is pursuing, it's the biggest sector of the world economy.
Elon Musk's cooperation and or technical relationships with other countries is worthy of being looked at. Whether or not he is doing anything inappropriate, I'm not suggesting that. I'm suggesting that it's worth being looked at. But that's all I'll say.
You big dumb son of a bitch.
Those candidates are phonies! You heard me! They're alien replicants from beyond the moon! Yeah, right, pal!
Don't forget your stinking flag.
Rehearsal that went on before this whole shit is called Event 201. It was ran by the Johns Hopkins University, which is in cahoots with Bill Gates, Melinda Gates Foundation, October 18th, 2019. And this was a complete rehearsal of what we did right now. You have a segment where it says segment financial, what we gonna do, segment travel, what we gonna do, segment what we gonna do when it comes to online. And it said if anybody is not a part of the narrative, we're gonna take it off online, which to me smells like communism.
Fuck this shit. Son of a bitch. Jesus Christ.
He's right here. Yeah, should have known this was gonna happen.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. God damn it. You made the wrong decision. You made the wrong, and now you want to run. I'm gonna get your plates. You want to run from this now. You can call him. Thank you. That's awesome. I have all the chat logs. I have everything. Please call him. Thank you so much. Thank you for calling him on yourself. Disgusting ass, bro. Look at him, guys. He looks shocked. Exactly. Shocked not to see a 14-year-old, right? Screen record everything. Everything. I'm not a cop. You're not being detained. I do have some questions for you. I want to know why you were here today and why do you think it's okay to meet a 14-year-old minor off the internet? Why do you think it's okay? You want to just sit here and not say nothing, huh? Yeah. Just know you were going to come here and destroy a kid's life. You literally left work. Look at him, guys, in his work. Came here to meet a kid, a 14-year-old, to worship his balls. He told him he wanted to worship his balls. Worship his balls. You're disgusting, bro. Look at you. You definitely have sense. You look like you got a good job. Like, what is wrong with you, man? Everybody knows what I do in my community, man. You're like number 70, bro.
Why won't anyone believe my crazy story? Oh no. What have I done? What am I doing? What will I do?
The politics of failure have failed. We need to make them work again. Tomorrow, when you are sealed in the voting cubicle, vote for me, Senator Bob Dole.
If we truly have an outage that is nationwide, that lasts 9 months, the EMP Commission, they found that as many as 90% of Americans would die.
90% of Americans, what's 90% of 360 million people?
Yeah, so it's like 300 million, so.
300 million people wiped off the map, just like that. And how long did you say that would take?
9 months.
9 months? And what does it look like if our power grid goes down?
So it really becomes almost zombie apocalypse, and it's horrific because we think about losing the rule of law. And so we have George Carlin, a clip from, one of his comedy tours in the movie. And he says, you can't count on the police or the National Guard to be at home protecting their own family.
I am looking forward to an orderly election tomorrow, which will eliminate the need for a violent bloodbath. America, take a good look at your beloved candidates. They're nothing but hideous space reptiles.
I am a woman, so fuck you if you don't think so. And how dare you sit up here and try to say that women aren't worth respect? Fuck you.
I didn't say that.
I am a woman. I just became a woman. It's just like, are you fucking kidding me? People don't even respect me, period. And I'm already black, so it's just like, yeah, that already goes against me anyways.
It smells like vagina in here.
Excuse me?
It smells like fresh vagina in here.
Are you talking about my vagina?
Maybe.
Here, we'll do a little bit of arithmetic. So, a while back, Disney executive mentioned on video, she said, well, I have 2 children, 5 and 7. One is trans and the other is pansexual. And I just thought mathematically right away, it's like the chance you have a trans kid is 1 in 3,000. That's not a very high chance. And let's say the chance that you have a pansexual kid is the same, whatever pansexual means. But whatever that is rarer than trans, because no one ever even heard about it until 5 years ago. So the joint probability that you have a trans kid and a pansexual kid is 1 in 9 million. The odds that you're a pathological narcissist sacrificing your own children to the glorification of your compassion is 8,999,999 to 1. So do you have a trans kid and a pansexual kid, or are you a devouring mother? Well, you can look at the odds and decide for yourself.
Move over, Azer. Okay, alright, this is good, you can scoot back in now. Okay. Hi, I'm Tara, and I'm Raven, the Acid Bath Princess of the Darkness. And with us today is Azer. We met at the anime table at lunch today. And, no, we didn't. Actually, we've known him for a really long time. And we just didn't notice him because we thought he was a prep. But he's Azer, the Mime of Darkness. Yeah.
I've never heard a crackhead say, I don't have money today, so I guess I can't smoke crack. And I think that's the type of work ethic we need back behind the civilians of San Luis Obispo. So I'm asking you guys, the city council, to address me as the plug and hit me up for the Lolo.
Thanks, Andy. The Bovinator Burger. Okay, so that's grade B beef. We boil it down into a leathery texture, and then we unevenly chop it and form it into patties.
Is this ketchup right here?
That's blood.
That's blood.
Yeah.
Well, what about something lighter, like the 2-knot fish salad?
Oh, it's great. It's 40% tuna, 40% dolphin, and we stretch it and dye it to make it look like real tempeh.
What's the other 20%?
Turtle.
Jesus Christ.
I talked recently off the record to an obesity doctor at Harvard, and she said if I could snap my fingers, I would cure obesity. I did not get into this game to profit from kids being obese, but the fact of the matter is, we just built a large new obesity clinic. I helped hire 20 new doctors for this center. There's loans for this center, and they're underwritten by assumptions of increased patients. If people stop getting obese and the trend lines don't keep going up, we're gonna have to fire the team. The loan will default. Every city in the country has a gleaming new pediatric center. It's all plausible deniability for everyone in the system, like, oh, I'm helping helping obese people. You really have just this moral crisis where healthcare is the largest industry in the country.
It would destroy the economy if short term if we became healthier.
It would. You have JP Morgan issuing a report, and they are just absolutely gleeful about Ozempic being the most prescribed drug and most profitable drug in history. For the next 10 years, 20 years in the financial models, it has obesity going up. Why is that? Why are the people actually putting billions of dollars on the line actually projecting that obesity is only going to go up?
Why are they?
Because there's never been a chronic disease pharmaceutical product in American history that has lowered the condition that it's supposed to treat. The more SSRIs that are prescribed, the more depression and suicide goes up. The more metformin's prescribed, the more diabetes goes up. We spend 10% of your growth in cancer spending $250 billion on cancer care. Cancer rates are exploding. Every disease we spend money on actually goes up.
I'm here at Hudson Yards, the most expensive real estate in America. This took $25 billion to build. You guys think Hudson Yards is cool? Well, let me wake y'all up. Now, this whole side, the western side, was where affordable housing was supposed to be built. Oh, wait. But suddenly, they didn't have enough money in the budget to build affordable housing. It has repeatedly been delayed for 10 years. All these pretty buildings, right? Well, guess what? They're all empty. And I'm about to prove it. I'm checking this my building right now, so it's just it's like regular. What's up, bro? No one can afford to be here. I'm proving it to y'all, bro. Hudson Yards is empty. I'm proving it to y'all.
It is incredibly messed up, but one of the key reasons as to why Haiti is in such a bad position is specifically because of their history with the French and the terrible debt that they had to pay in order to get free. I am sure that many people are already aware that at one point in time, Haiti was a French colony. And back in the early 1800s, it managed to achieve independence, but there was a huge price that was associated with that independence. France really did not want to let Haiti go, as this sugar colony was one of the biggest money makers in the French Empire. But it was simply too costly to take it back by force, so instead, as a price of leaving Haiti alone, they instead had to pay an indemnity of 150 million francs. We're talking about a debt that today is probably something along the lines of $30 to $40 billion, and Haiti had to pay this. For over 100 years, they would pay into this debt, continuously stunting their country, as money that could go towards education or further development just was not used. Instead, it was merely siphoned away by the French as compensation for all of their lost slaves.
So I'm,
Do you use any soy or tofu?
What we do have is soy milk. Soy milk. It's Spanish for I am milk.
Oh.
What this is, steak painted to look like vegetables. And it's real paint.
Thank you so much for your time.
Transit time. It means from the time you eat something until the residue is eliminated. One of the easy ways of determining that is to eat 2 ears of corn.
That's right.
And
That's very old school.
Your bowel movements, is there any corn there? Just look in the bowl and you'll see. That's how long it takes. And then when you last see the corn residue, that's how long it takes.
There's going to be malabsorption if it's too quick, or conversely, it takes a couple days to have everything move through. And then you're being exposed to all these endotoxins. Bowel movements, they're not meant to be around for that long. They're meant to be around, maybe at the most, they move through over about 24 hours time.
Right. Your bowel movements are not supposed to smell when you first eliminate. If they do, then something's putrefying. There has to be something out of balance there.
Poop is important in this world, there's
It
no
is.
doubt. It's where the bulk of our immune system is here. If your doctor's not talking about poop, you're not having the full conversation that you need.
Did you hear? Suddenly it sounds wetter. That noise has changed, doesn't it?
I was pregnant, my water broke down, and my husband tried to, wait, take me, we're gonna go to the hospital. We go to the hospital, and all of a sudden I have such a stomach ache. 15-second, a big fart, this piece of shit came out. Dr. Paul Kane said, lady, how much charge you money? Baby, you funded this guy! Last week, I had caca coming harder than this piece of shit to the wall.
What is that shit? I get so goddamn diuretic when I sit here and mouth just never stops.
Oh, shit! Now, obviously, doing this with your hands, there's a problem. So instead, one uses a pair of wooden hands.
I just got a message from upstairs.
You know what that message says? It says, I got to sell, or we got to sell 80,000 tires in the next month, or I'm going to die. Go to Allied Discount Tires, please.
What the fuck do DJs actually do?
You're disturbing what's left of my brain.